section 4 ga o'tishimiz kerak sekingina. Xo'p, o'tamiz. Asosiy va afsonaviy topik yo'q ekan. One word only, faqatgina instruction berib qo'yibdi. Episodic memory, forming episodic memories, encoding, consolidation. Episodic memory haqida bo'lar ekanda javob retrieval, episodic memory impairments o'qiymiz. The ability to recall details, the time and the past events. No, time and the place bo'lishi mumkin. Katta ehtimol bilan place bo'ladi javob. Birisi yozib qo'yichi. Vaqt bilan nima bo'lishi mumkin? Joy bo'lishi mumkin, place. Difference in memory. Able to remember general information about which does involve recalling information. Bu sifat bo'ladi. About the bu ham qanaqadir vaziyat bo'ladi. Situation bo'lishi mumkin, event bo'lishi mumkin, shunaqa narsa bo'ladi. Hop, involves receiving processing information. The more the given to an event, the more successful it can be encoded. The more noun bo'ladi. Nima berish mumkin? Effort given to an event, emotion given to an event, shunaqa bo'ladi. To remember it's useful to have a strategy for encoding information. To remember situation, maybe noun bo'ladi qisqasi. Most effective when memories can be added to of related information. Group of related information, maybe qisqasi group related information ga aloqador nima bo'ladi. The of retrieval affects the strength of memories. Nima length of retrieval ni nimasidir ekan, qisqasi bunga ham qaraysizlar, e'tibor qo'yarsiz. Memory retrieval often depends on using the prompt of an object near the place where you left. Nima bo'lishi mumkin? Obyektni nimasi bo'lishi mumkin? Size bo'lishi mumkin, shape bo'lishi mumkin, color bo'lishi mumkin, heat bo'lishi mumkin. Shunaqa narsalar bo'ladi. Let's go. Episodic memory impairments also affect people with a range of medical conditions. Games which simulate have been found to help people with schizophrenia. Nimadir stimulyiruvchi qiladigan brain bo'lishi mumkin, o'yinlar schizofreniya bilan yordam berishi ko'rsatilgan. Children with autism may have difficulty forming episodic memories, possibly because their concept of them may be absent. Qanaqadir konsepsiyasi bo'lmasligi mumkin ekan. Autizm bilan kasallangan odamlarni ko'ramiz.
And answer questions 31 to 40.
Ketdik. 31 to 40.
Today, we'll be continuing the series of lectures on memory by focusing on what is called episodic memory and what can happen if this is not working properly. Episodic memory refers to the memory of an event or episode. Episodic memories allow us to mentally travel back in time to an event from the past. Episodic memories include various details about these events. For example, when an event happened and other information such as the location. To help understand this concept, try
such as the location dedi. To'g'ri topibman, place degan, lekin location ekan. Job location bo'ladi, place emas. Ko'ramiz, mana bu yerda yozilgan. Episodic refers to memory of event. Episodic memories include various details about these events. For example, when an event happened, bu time ni synonym event happened. Other information such as the location, job bo'ladi bu qismda.
To remember the last time you ate dinner at a restaurant. The ability to remember where you ate, who you were with, and the items you ordered are all features of an episodic memory. Episodic memory is distinct from another type of memory called semantic memory. This is the type of factual memory that we have in common with everyone else. That is your general knowledge of the world.
Your general knowledge of the world dedi javob. World.
To build upon a previous example, remembering where you parked your car is an example of episodic memory. But your understanding of what a car is and how an engine works are examples of semantic memory. Unlike episodic memory, semantic memory isn't dependent on recalling personal experiences.
Personal experiences dedi. Personal experiencelarni recall qilishga qilmaydi, rely on qilmaydi. Personal experience, personal information bo'ladi javob. Xo'p, ko'ramiz, o'qiymiz. Where is this thing from? Mana episodic memory is distinct degani different synonym qismida semantic memory mana turibdi. This type of factual memory that we have in common with everyone else, which is your general knowledge of the world. What the general information, ability to remember general information, general knowledge and synonym of the world javob bo'ladi. Built upon personal examples, unlike episodic memory, unlike episodic memory, hope mayli. Semantic memory isn't dependent on it, it doesn't involve the synonym qismida. Recalling turibdi. Experience of the information synonymi personal javob bo'ladi bu qismda o'z ko'rganingizdek. Davom etamiz.
Episodic memory can be thought of as a process with several different steps of memory processing, encoding, consolidation, and retrieval. The initial step is called encoding. This involves the process of receiving and registering information which is necessary for creating memories of information or events that you experience. The degree to which you can successfully encode information depends on the level of attention you give to an event while...
The attention you give to an event, while something. Attention. Demak, unaqa degani, aytmoqchi bo'lgani, qancha e'tibor ko'p bersa, shuncha ana bo'ladi. Successful encode bo'ladi. Successful encode bo'ladi. Initial step is called encoding. This one will process, receiving, registering information, receiving, processing synonym, necessary, blah blah blah. The degree to which you can successfully encode information, successfully encode information on the level of attention, attention you give to an event, you give to that while it's actually happening. Well, job attention bo'ladi.
Well, it's actually happening. Being distracted can make effective encoding very difficult. Encoding of episodic memories is also influenced by how you process the event. For example, if you were introduced to someone called Charlie, you might make the connection that your uncle has the same name. Future recollection of Charlie's name is much easier if you have a strategy to help you encode it. Memory consolidation.
To remember a name. To remember a memory. Yemada. Name. When qisqasi future recollection of the remembrance synonym of Charlie's name. Name javob bo'ladi. Charlie's name. Charlie o'ziga umuman kerak emas. Much easier if you have a strategy to help encode it. Is easier to useful to have a strategy to encode it javob bo'ladi. If you are introduced to someone called Charlie, you might think, so that's name bo'ladi. Name. Kingsa.
The next step in forming an episodic memory
is
the process by which memories of encoded information are strengthened, stabilized, and stored to facilitate later retrieval. Consolidation is most effective when the information being stored can be linked to an existing network
of related information. To a network of related information. Job network bo'ladi. Network of related information. Most effective when memories can be added to a network of related information bo'ladi job. Hope consolidation is most effective when the information... damn it, man. Consolidation is more effective with the most effective keyword turibdi bizda mana. When the information being stored can be linked to memories can be added to link to synonym to an existing job bo'lmaydi sifat chunki network of information network turibdi related information turibdi job network bo'ladi. Polностью sinonim bilan bergan ko'rganingizdek, aslida birorta so'zni takrorlashsa bo'lgan lekin butun gap strukturasi o'zgarmagan, faqatgina sinonimlarni topish orqali javoblarni topish ehtimoli juda ham katta.
Consolidation makes it possible for you to store memories for later retrieval indefinitely. Forming strong memories depends on the frequency with which you try to retrieve them. Memories can fade.
Strength of the memory depends on the frequency with which you try to retrieve information. Frequency bo'ladi. Hozir ko'ramiz. Bu strukturani o'zgartiradi lekin bu. Strukturani o'zgartirib tashadi. Mana forming strong memories of the strength of the memory synonymy depends on effect is synonym of the frequency with which you try to retrieve. Retrieve deb yozib qo'yibdi. If frequency javob bo'lishi kerak bo'lsa, to'rtta u ham. Shuning uchun ham frequency bo'ldi.
Or become harder to retrieve if they aren't used very often. The last step in forming episodic memories is called retrieval, which is the conscious recollection of encoded information. Retrieving information from episodic memory depends upon semantic, olfactory, auditory, and visual factors. These help episodic memory retrieval by acting as a prompt. For example, when recalling where you parked your car, you may use the color of a sign.
You may use the color of a sign, blah blah blah. Of a sign yo'qda objectni sinonimida. Color yoki color farqi yo'q. Bittasi American, bittasi British, doesn't matter. Xo'p, o'qiymiz uni. Xo'p, may retrieve by action and go to as a prompt mana. Prompt turibdi. For example, when recalling where you parked your car, parked your car, parked your left your car, you may use the color of a sign. Color of an object turibdi. Close, near turibdi.
Close to where you parked. You actually have to mentally travel back to the moment you parked. There are a wide range of neurological diseases and conditions that can affect episodic memory. These range from Alzheimer's to schizophrenia to autism. An impairment of episodic memory can have a profound effect on individuals' lives. For example, the symptoms of schizophrenia can be reasonably well controlled by medication. However, patients' episodic memory may still be impaired, and so they are often unable to return to university or work. Recent studies have shown that computer-assisted games designed to keep the brain active can help.
Keep the brain active degan simulate the brain degan job. Computer assisted games brain da job. Brian. Who are you, Brian? Where are you? It's a better question. Recent study shows that the computer assisted games which designed shu qisqasi keep the brain active degani o'tda stimulate synonymi, keep active synonymi o'tda can improve the episodic memory qisqasi.
Improve their episodic memory. Episodic memories can help people connect with others. For instance, by sharing intimate details about their past. Something individuals with autism often have problems with. This may be caused by an absence of a sense of self.
Sense of self. Self qisqasi javob. Self degan konsepsiyasi bo'lmagani sababli, ularning o'zlik konsepsiyasi bo'lmagani sababli muammo bo'lar ekan. O'qib olamiz. Mana by sharing information, something individual without have a problem with. This may be caused by degan o'tda because synonymi, absence o'tda absent synonymi, a sense of self o'tda concept o'tda self synonymi, self sense synonymi, javob self bo'ladi javob qisqasi. Shu bilan bugungi darsimiz o'z nihoyasiga yetdi. Hamma savollarga javob berishga harakat qildik. Javoblarni o'zingiz ko'rgacha asosiy qismlarni qildik, circle qildik. Ikkinchi darajali asosiy ma'lumotlarni underline qilishga harakat qildik. tushunmagan bo'lsangiz, kommentada qoldirishinglar mumkin yoki prosta so'z berilgan so'zlarni yodlab chiqsanglar, baraka topib ketasizlar. Shu bilan bugungi darsimiz o'z nihoyasiga yetdi. Sizlarni keyingi darsda ko'rishguncha, har bye guys.